What's up? How you doing, man? What's up, everybody? What's up, Joni? Louisiana boy in the house. What's up? How y'all doing? What's up, car guy? Can you play Lie to Me? I can. Yeah, honestly, I just got on here to get on here. My wife is out of town. So I figured I would get on here and ask people, do you still go to concerts? It confuses me because I feel like people still go to shows, but I'm noticing some trends. What's up, Chris? It's going pretty good. Like, what is it about the concert that brings you out to it? Because I noticed, like, a lot lately, we play a lot of multi-band shows, and I noticed that the later you go on, it seems like none of the other bands stick around. And it was never like that, at least not to me. I never thought that way. But I've just seen a lot of times where bands will come, they'll set up their merch, they'll play their show, they'll tear their merch down right in the middle of your set and leave and whatever. I wonder if that's a new thing. Welcome in, welcome in. But what do you guys like about I mean, obviously, if there's a band you want to go see, you go see that band. But if you spend the money on a ticket to go to see a specific band, wouldn't you want to get there and see all of the bands? That's just, I mean, this is coming from a career opening artist. So I've opened some of the biggest festivals and tours in the 2000s, and I'm proud of it. I'm happy to be there. But I always went and watched every band that we played with, and I got to know some really cool bands that way. Yeah, exactly, Richard. You get it. Stay for the whole show. Depends on prices. 15 to 30 bucks, you'll skip bands you're not crazy about. I mean, that's cool. I'm just curious. Yeah. I feel like if I spend any money to go to a show and I get dressed and leave my house, I want to go see the whole show. But yeah, everybody's different, so. I stay for the environment and sport. See, there you go. That's cool. My sound is lagging pretty bad. What's up, Steven? What bands do you like to go see? I like to see all bands, and I find that like the up and comers, the no namers, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's just the up and comer guys and the ones that haven't really been established yet. Yeah, those type of bands I love catching. There's a great band on the coast right now. There's a bunch of great bands on the Gulf Coast right now that are doing well. One band called Envision. We played some shows with them. Voice of the Enemy, Break Signal, them guys. There's a whole bunch of bands that are doing really well in the Gulf Coast area. So I'm always down to go check them out. And the thing I say at a lot of shows is too is like every band is a local band somewhere. So to me, like we're all trying to do the same thing. So for me, I want to go see what other people's craft looks like, So hey, thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. What's up, Steven? We have very similar voices. Right on. You have to send me a video of you doing a cover. We'll do a comparison. Adam Ship, yeah, man. Love those guys. What's up, Kara? What's up, Ryan? Yeah, this account. You can send it wherever. Any of my accounts, Josh. I'm good with that. You remember when we dropped your first album? Man, you must be old. I'm just joking. Yeah, it was 2,000 years ago, I believe. Yeah, concerts definitely cost more money these days. I mean, I feel like everything kind of does, right? But yeah, concerts definitely do. Frank's you got a poster sign, man. That's cool. We got a bunch of new posters here lately. My wife is awesome, and she is got all the merch up and running, which you can check out at. It's just this.com. If you want to go check out where we're touring and all that good stuff, right? Like you said, right there, Starfish. Yeah, we'll be out with Powerman 5000 the end of April and into May, most of May actually. You saw us with DC Talk. When did that happen? I was like at the Gorge Amphitheater or one of those. Nice. You can't know the ending until it comes. The choices we make guide the path that we're on. Is it fear that guides you? The past can't be altered. Soul carved in stone. A world full of gypsies all lost and low. God knows we are. Definitely a few years ago. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Chris, first time I saw you was in Knoxville, very small bar, personal venue, 93X was there. I remember, I don't know if it was Knoxville or not, but there was one bar we played at in that area that had a poker game in the back. I ended up winning the poker game and then just in time to go on stage. Pretty fun, pretty funny. I wish that we could play the UK also. We've never gotten to go over there, obviously, and yeah, that makes me sad. I would love to. What's up, Badger? Signed your pool stick. Right on. I remember. That's cool. Yes, I believe, Kev, I do believe we are going up that way with Powerman 5000. We'll be up the East Coast a little bit over that way. So, what's up, Giovanna? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're going back to the shop with Powerman 5000 too. We're gonna be in Flint, Michigan at the Machine Shop for sure. Love that venue. It's like one of my favorite venues in the country. I love it. We're happy to be making new music too, man. We're really stoked, and I got a lot of new material that I'm working on. So, Shane, any shows in Louisiana? Yes, we'll be in May. We'll be at Southport Hall with a cool band called New Balance. What's up, Mark? Class of '02. Right on. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good time. What's up, Will? What's up, buddy? You said anything near Houston? We were in Houston last weekend. We played a show in Humble, Texas last weekend. Yeah, literally just last weekend. That's kind of why I was asking about if people go to concerts anymore. There was so many bands on that bill, and yet I didn't see any of them. And you know the thing is too, like we remember like all. I feel like all bands. We remember the bands that we love playing with. We also remember the bands that like aren't equally supportive. You know what I'm saying? So. I just like to, I just like to point out, like, we can see you packing your gear and leaving, you know? It's like, but then don't complain when no one comes and supports you. It's like, I feel like it's always been like a mutual thing, at least when I was coming up 8 million years ago. Wake me up, I don't get it. What does that mean? Hey, Mark, that's a deal. I would love to come to Nashville. We lived there for a while, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, Jessica, I'll play in West Virginia too. My last name's McCoy, you know, I got roots. Yes, Chef will be in Kansas City somewhere with Powerman, I believe, in May. Train man, you saw us in the Middle East. That's awesome, man. We had some wild times over there. It was really cool to get to experience that and come hang out. What's up, Tiago? What's up? Still doing anything with Amy Lee? I did a song. I did a perform the song with her at Louder Than Life last year. So yeah, I guess so. Hey, thank you, Steve. Thanks for the shout out. We appreciate that, man. We try to do our best live. You know, we never know. You never know what life's gonna throw at you. You never know when your last show is gonna be. So we try to leave it all out on the stage when we go. So yeah, if you want to come hang out, we'd love to see everybody. Pain Train, what's up, buddy? I'll see you in like a week and a half. We're going to be in Paragould, Arkansas on March 28th at the Angel Run Car Show and Motorcycle Rally. It's going to be awesome. I am stoked. So yeah, a couple of friends are going to come out and hang out. It's going to be awesome. Any Texas shows? Yeah, just like 3 days ago, we were in Humble, Texas. at a festival, and we played there, and yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't understand. I don't understand if we're just like limited on what you guys and gals can see from us when we post about shows. But I feel like I post quite a bit about where we're playing and stuff, and it's like so wild to me that the second we get home from somewhere, someone will say, "When are you playing blah?" And it's like I just opened my front door getting home from there. So it's maybe just my bad luck, or if it's just like we're getting no reach anywhere on the socials at all. But yeah, it's very, very confusing to me. You met your parents at the bottom. Right on. Can you play Anthem for the Underdog? Yeah, I mean, I can. Hey, Redbeard, thank you, man. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Got to pay to boost the. Yeah, everybody wants money for everything. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, you like on Facebook alone, we have 300,000 friends on there, and it's a miracle if I can get like a tenth of a percentage of the reactions that should be, in my opinion. I don't know. What's up? How you doing, Jeannie? Cover some PJ Harvey, huh? I would have to do my research on that and come up with something good for you. Ohio needs 12 Stones. Yeah, we need you guys too. We got brand new music that just came out. We got a new song comes out in a week, and I'm really excited about it. We shot the music video in Dallas, Texas, a month ago, something like that. What's up, Shelly? You're the best. Appreciate you. I gotta still see pictures of all those paintings you got. You cleaned out my painting stash. I'm grateful. I'm beyond grateful. You got us all the way home from that tour. Any plans for UK shows? Not at the moment, unfortunately. I would love to. I would love to. 12 Stones has been around since 2001, so that's a long, long time to never have been able to go play in the UK. That's wild to me to think about. 25 years of playing music, and not once have we gotten to go over there. I don't know what it is. We all have valid passports. We're good. We're good to go. We can make it happen. Right on. Thank you, Jeannie. We appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? I'm surprised you're not. You must be on a water break. Everybody, do me a favor if you don't know. Go follow Jason Woodward, guitarist, on TikTok. He's a bad man on that guitar, and he's always on here. So you show some love. Jessica, it's so expensive to tour overseas. It's expensive to tour anywhere. It's like it's wild to me to think about, like, and the worst thing, and most people don't think about, it's like the one-off shows are the worst, because then like you get everybody situated, you get the van, you get everything loaded up, you get the hotels, the gas, and all that stuff, and then it's just one amount, and you come back, and that's it, and takes a lot of effort to get it all rocking and rolling there. What is the backstory behind We Are One being used for the Nexus in the WWE? Our record label at the time, Wind Up Records, had a really good relationship with the WWE. And we had the song, we actually wrote the song after spending some time with the Navy SEALs in California. We got to go check out kind of like a day in the life of a Navy SEAL. And it was so impressive what they go through and what they put themselves through that we just had to we wrote a song about it. And then with the Nexus being a group and a team, they took the song and yeah, we just had quick access to having the song put up there. So. Hey, thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that. What's up, Glenn? What's up, Ashley? Sound is still way off for me. Hey, what's up, Iron? Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, Jason. Anytime, dude. What's up, Metal Guy? Sounds like a lot of chorus. It might be. You know. How's the music stuff going? It's going good. It's going really good. Writing a lot. Let me see. I'll see if I can get that chorus down. Is that better? That might be better. I feel so alone again. And I know that I need you to help me make it through. And I pray that you're you give me my strength to face another day alone, and I need you now, my friend, more than you know. Where will we meet again? my little visitor here, my little pup, my boy Macy. What's up, buddy?
It starts with pain, followed by hate, fueled by the endless questions no one can answer. A stain covers your heart, tears you apart just like sleeping cancer. No, I don't believe men are born to be killers. I don't believe the world can't be saved. How did you get here and when did it start? An innocent child with a thorn in his heart. What kind of world do we live in when love is divided by hate, losing control of our feelings? We all must be dreaming this life away in a world so cold.
Yeah, I was. They definitely watched my lives. And when I'm in my little home studio over here, the younger puppy, he's part of the band. Anytime we're rehearsing or doing anything, he's in there, and he can pass out when I'm screaming at full volume. So yeah, his name is Ash. Ash is part of the band, just so you guys know. He'll be upset if I don't tell you that. What's your favorite song you've written? I don't know. Um, I mean, I feel like I try to write from the heart on all of the songs. I try to write from experience, and so they're all pretty personal to me. So I don't really necessarily have a favorite. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm putting it of terms of like The Way I Feel is probably one of my favorite songs because it's one of the songs that got us our record deal and got us started in the industry. So, I mean, for like what it's done for me, I would say that one for sure. Let's see what you say. Is the painting behind you one no, that you made? No, I bought this at a art auction on a Carnival cruise ship because that's how I roll. Yeah, I'm an idiot. No, I love it. It's actually it's cool. I wanted a different one from the same artist, but I couldn't get the price range where I wanted it. So that's funny. play Kiss from a Rose? I didn't play on that one. That one's not me. But thanks for reminding me that we did that. You know. No, I mean I live in Covington. Have you ever written a song and you think it's about one thing, only to find out later that it was about something or someone else that just happened? Kind of shook me. Honestly, it depends. I mean, sometimes like if I'm writing a song, I'll have music for it forever. It seems, you know. But when the lyrics start, it usually tends to be pretty on topic, at least with me in my personal experience. Listen to a lot of country. I grew up listening to country. That's how I kind of figured out how to sing and find melodies. Let me see. Someone said, "What band or artist most inspires you?" Um, the ones that do it for the love of the art. The ones that really put themselves out there, whether there's 5 or 5,000. You know, the people that really deliver live. I think that's important, and I look for that. You know, it's a modern time with like you got AI artists, you got all this studio. Like I'm not a studio guy, but I have enough studio equipment to where I could probably make something sound pretty decent. Like in modern times, you can make anything sound good on a recording, but to do it live is something that I think is important. So bands that I see that go out there and full send live, yeah, I'm always getting the props. I love your cover of Nutshell. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't played Home in 8 million years. I'm not sure. I don't even remember it right now, to be honest with you. The thing is, I've always had such great guitar players in the band that I've been lucky enough to not have to do both. So once it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands in that way. What's up, Corey? Did you get my message on here? I have no idea. I don't know. Can we get a little bit of Lie to Me? Oh. What's up, Yoshi? Oh man. I'm glad you're still with us.
Our candle burns away, ashes full of light. I gave my soul to you, cut me from behind. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm scared of the truth, I'm tired of the lies. 'Cause who I am is where you wanna be.
Hey, what's up, Gravedigger? Thank you, appreciate it. We would love to come to Latin America. Oh yeah, we're planning on coming back up your way, Jeannie. I hope I'm saying your name right. But we're planning on coming back up there. We had a blast up there. It was a good show. And actually, at the Trolley Pub, I left my merch table and 2 pieces of my merch rack. My wife was gonna kill me. I only pulled my table out of the trailer one time on that whole entire tour, and I left it. So, what's up, Austin? Do you remember touring with a band named Open Chapter? I don't. But that doesn't mean anything because I've only been sober 7 years. So if it was prior to that, we might have had many a good nights, and I just don't recall. Yeah, if you want to grab the table and it's 2 merch racks and a table. If you want to grab that for me, that would be fantastic. Any artists would you like to make a feature? That's a good question. You know, I've always wanted to work with Tremonti. I think he's just a fantastic songwriter. He does it all. It's like when you have someone like Mark Tremonti and Miles in the same band with Alter Bridge, it's kind of unfair, you know? They both can sing great. They both can play guitar outstanding. It's like, all right, settle down, dudes, you know? No, I'm just joking. So yeah, I would love to work with Mark for sure. So many bands. I mean, there's so many bands that I'm fortunate enough that I got to spend time with on the road. Yeah, man, good times. And actually, we're going to go out on the Summer of '99 Creed cruise here in about a month. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to get out there and do it up. Saw you at the Forge in Joliet last year. Great show. Oh, awesome. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate that. I believe we're coming back with Powerman 5000 in May. So come hang out with us again. We'll have a little bit shorter set this time, but it's gonna be full send, I promise. I've been writing so much new stuff. It's weird messing with the older songs. And John and I have been doing some acoustic tours, so it's not that far off. But yeah, like looking at some of the songs we do, the songs we do in our normal full band set is completely different too. So it's completely different rehearsals. A sober stagehand, you're like a unicorn, man. You gotta change your name. Yeah, man. Fantastic. Yeah, it's good that I'm sober for everyone involved, you know. I have no complaints. I have no regrets in my life as far as like, I'm not ever gonna think, oh man, I wish I would have partied harder. I don't. I did good. I had a good run. And I'm safely on the other side now, you know, so. Hey, that's awesome. We might need you. We might need you. We run a skeleton crew right now. Right now it is the band. There's 5 of us, and then my wife. My wife comes, and then I bring my 2 dogs with me out on the road. So if you ever come see us at a show, there's a good chance my puppies are there. You know?
while this cloud still lingers, I feel shame. I spent my life pointing fingers. I'll take the blame, and I'll take the weight of your world. The past will remain. The future's still wide open. Will you save me from this misery? My hate killing everything good in me. I am trying to find where I belong.
Well, Grunt, I'm glad you're still with us, man. Early adulthood. First two albums again. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago for me, you know? I feel like I've been sober a lifetime, so all the stuff before that, man, I look back and like listen to the old first and second records, and honestly, the second record's my personal favorite. I feel like that's where we really found our stride and our kind of our sound. But yeah, that's my personal favorite one. But when I think back of all of those old records and stuff, I'm like, man, we were just kids, which is pretty wild, you know. I got the record deal with Wind Up Records, thanks to Dinah Meltzer, when I was 19 years old. So I'm 44 now, and still somehow sitting here with a guitar. So no complaints from me. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Can you play Lurleen?
Yesterday we watched the colors fade, the shadows dance across your fragile face. And on the inside, we're dying just to let you know we're there and that we care. So close your eyes and drift beyond the stars that light our way. We'll be okay. The love you shared was strong and true. We're who we are because of you. Wake me up when it's over. I swear I should have told her everything she has meant to me. Yeah, take me back to October when I could have told her everything she has meant to me. Good night, my sweet Lurleen.
I wrote that about my grandmother. She was surrounded by all family and loved ones, and on the day she passed, so luckily I got to be there with her and see her on to the other side there. But yeah, that's a song I wrote for her. There's a little bit of it. So anybody that's new in here that wasn't at the beginning, when you go to concerts, do you go to the whole show? Do you watch all the bands from start to finish, or do you just show up for the band you want to see? Um, let's talk about it. I want to see where everybody's at with this because I have some questions. It's even to the point where people will buy tickets to a show that we're headlining, and then something comes up, and you're just like, what happened, you know? Brian, can you still play Photograph? Yeah, I played it a little minute ago, I think. I did, yeah. I get my money's worth. Yeah, that's the way to do that. I agree. That's fair though. Like if you pay most attention to the band you came to see, that makes sense. I mean, you're there for a specific person, but man, I feel like a lot of times you might miss out on some great music. Start to finish. See, Brian? Yeah, that's what I like to see. And this goes for like other bands as well. You know, like if I'm on a bill with another band, I want to go watch that band. I want to give them their time and like, yeah, no, maybe a lot of people don't know this, but it's like it takes a lot of nerve to get up on stage in a room full, or even harder, a room that's empty, in front of strangers and stuff. It's a tough thing to do. So I always want to be there and support the other bands. You know, sometimes there's not a lot of people in the room, so when you leave, you get seen. Hey, that's fair, Corey. I respect that. You know. Yeah, festivals, that's a great way to do it. That's a great way to find lots of bands you didn't know. We played the other day, and we were late. We played late. It was like 10:30 at night or whatever. But yeah, man. I guess all the other bands had bedtimes, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Thanks you, Tiago. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you got it, Austin. You know I'm down for that. And I'll be honest with you. I find myself scrolling on TikTok, and then I'll hear a melody or a cool riff or something, and I'm like, oh, that's nasty, you know. And then I'll go right over to whatever, Apple Music or something, and check that artist out immediately, because my brain is not what it used to be, and I will forget a lot of times. But man, sometimes you hear something, and you're just like, damn, that's really good, you know. And that's cool. And like again, there's no wrong answers here to this question. I'm just curious. Is like honestly, I got a record deal young, and I got to go on tour with a lot of the bands that I loved and that I like respected and looked up to. So I was eager to go watch every band every single night. We were the openers for sure. So I played in front of empty rooms and full rooms, and they're equally as tough to navigate. They're very different experiences from the stage perspective. Okay, cool. I'll check them out. And that's what I like to do. I like to just find the stuff and see what's happening. Hey, what's up, Tish? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Austin, that sounds good, man. Just let me know. We're going to be there. There are bands in particular that resonate with you and inspire you more. So for writing, when I'm writing, I really try not to dive too deep into new, because I don't want to be overly influenced. And my hand only works in threes, so like most of the stuff I write is a waltz. It's a 6/8 timing. So I'm kind of stuck in my old dog ways. But yeah, there's a lot of bands that I think are just fantastic, man. And I've been trying to go to the gym a lot more, so I've been listening to like Wage War and Memphis Mayfire, and just something with a good high BPM that's got a good energy to it. So yeah, I'm into it. What's your thoughts on performing with versus without a guitar? Without a guitar, 100%. Yeah, my brain is not wired for this. And in fact, on the acoustic tour, I usually tell people it's like, this is like my biggest fear is playing and singing at the same time. It's like pat your head and rub your stomach. Yeah. So. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap it up here. My boy Macy right here just ate his food, which means he's a good boy, and they get treats. So I'm going to wrap it up and go hang with the pups. Appreciate you guys being here and kicking it with me. But